What's up, folks? It is Tuesday, and it's 40 damn degrees. It's 40 damn degrees. We had a little weird weather yesterday that came in. It was supposed to be pretty bad, but it wasn't. It wasn't terrible. You were talking about tornadoes, and just severe weather. But really, the only thing that we got that I was running through yesterday was heavy rain and heavy winds. And I was hoping that it wasn't going to get into any hail, because I don't have a garage for my vehicle. And if I'd have been at work delivering and my car was getting pelted and damaged by hail, I was going to be hella upset. But folks, we're not here to talk about the weather, although it's flip-flopped again, and I'm not going to complain because I'm used to it. I've been living in North Carolina all my life, and especially all of my adult life. The weather has been, it's been weird. It's been weird as hell. But it's still a nice day, so we gonna roll with it. But you know what Tuesdays are all about. Tuesdays are all about setting the record straight about this LeBron James. And folks, I can't help it. Whenever I say his name or talk about him, my face twists up like I smell something. And it doesn't twist up like I smell some lasagna cooking. It twists up like somebody just farted some rotten eggs. That's how I look when I talk about this guy. That's how much disdain I have for LeBron James and anybody who's gonna look me dead in my face and tell me how great he is. This dude is a con man. I remember back in the day when Jordan was playing, Van Gundy, the coach of New York, came out and said that Michael Jordan was a con man. Oh, he suckers tries to make people think he's their friend, and then he goes on the court and tries to tear their hearts out. Van Gundy, that was a gay statement. Because I got plenty of friends, folks. Let me stop lying. I don't have plenty of friends. I have friends. But there is never a time, as cool as I am with my friends, that I get into competition with my friends, and I'm not trying to beat them down. So if the NBA players considered Michael Jordan their friend and thought when they got on the basketball court for competition trying to win games that he wasn't going to go out, that's a feminine dude as far as I'm concerned. I have never got on the court with my friends if they weren't on my team, and I was not trying to take it to them. Sometimes even on another level than I would that I'd take against somebody who wasn't my quote unquote friend. That's bragging rights right there. I don't get to play you all the time. I play with you. But if I'm playing against you, I'm coming for your neck. End of story, period. So Van Gundy, You paid for that statement because I watched that game. And Jordan went off and then talked junk to you during the game. Now, let's get to this lame ass, no good, half man, half woman LeBron James. Folks, if I tell you this, I'll tell you this a million times. Every time LeBron James opens his stank, lying ass mouth, I hear a bitch. Every time. Why do I go so hard on LeBron? Because I can't stand a feminine, lying ass bitch. Whether they've got boobs or whether they've got a penis and tattoos and a beard and weigh 260 some odd pounds. I can't stand that type of person. And what's more, he's got grown men out here talking about how great he is. Folks, there was a time when All-Star Game weekend was must see as far as basketball goes. As far as basketball goes and the NBA, the All-Star Game was must see. Let me tell you, don't get it twisted. It was, no, the All-Star Game is coming on at such and such a time. I will be there to watch. That's how it was. The best in the world going at it from the East and the West to see who is the best. Folks, for the last, I know at least decade and a half, it's been unwatchable. It's been blah. Oh, the All-Star Game. It was almost like watching the Pro Bowl for football. Pro Bowl for football. Ain't nobody trying to watch that shit. They're not really playing. That's what the All-Star Game has become. And guess whose fault that is, folks? Guess whose fault that is? That's the face of the league's fault. The highest scorer, the most points ever scored in the league, that is this dude. He brought that shit to the forefront. My boy, I was telling him this years ago. Man, this is LeBron's fault. This is his passive-aggressive bullshit. His feminine way of going. Van Gundy talking about a con man. LeBron James, Clutch Sports, the biggest cons that I've ever seen in the sports world. The biggest con artists, the biggest bitch-made dudes I've ever seen. White, black, Chinese, Arab, whatever race you want to name. It's this nigga. This weak punk. And that's what he is. He's a punk. Adam Silver, punk. Big-eared, skinny, bald-headed punk. And everybody that's playing in the league with LeBron James that allowed this to happen, you are soft as butter. Not a stick of butter. That butter you buy in a container. You're softer than lard. That's Stephen Curry. That's Kevin Durant. That's Giannis. That's everybody who's played with LeBron that let this punk ass passive aggressive dude dictate that they go to the All-Star weekend and give everybody who is not an NBA player their ass to kiss. LeBron James, the GOAT. The best to ever play the game. Not one dunk contest. You know why? You know why? Because he ain't worth a shit. Everybody follow right behind him. Follow right behind him. That means you a punk. You follow a bitch, then that means you're a bitch. You let a bitch dictate what's going on, then that makes you a bitch. Matter of fact, that makes you lower than a bitch. I told my friend at least 8 years ago, it was probably more. You know how they fix this? Pit the world against the USA All-Stars. That's how you fix that. They tried it on some old weak dumb shit. Adam Silver, you are garbage. You are garbage. You feminine as hell. That's why you and LeBron get along so good, and LeBron will give you his ass to kiss. Came to the All-Star game dressed. No mention until he got there and somebody asked him, "Oh, I'm not playing." That's a bitch. Let LeBron fans tell you, oh, no, they don't see nothing wrong with that. You know why you don't see anything wrong with that? Because you're a bitch your damn self. I'm talking to LeBron fans. That's who I'm talking to. Kobe, Garnett, those guys, that was the last of that ilk who took pride in being a man out here in competitive sports. Not LeBron. Not LeBron. I don't have nothing to prove. You sure don't, because you done proved to me how much of a bitch you are 20 years ago. And he keeps piling up his stats as a bitch. I'm not talking about basketball stats. He keeps his mountain of bitch antics is so goddamn high. And then we'll have grown men. And then on top of that, black men gonna come in here. Some dude told me, talking about, yeah, Jordan got you bent over in it. Right. The media, Me Too media is what I will call them. They up for this Me Too movement. They push LeBron in some so-called debate. There is no debate, bitch. There is no debate. Let me say it again. There is no debate. Do you think Tiger Woods, if he's talking about greats, puts LeBron James in that category as far as sports? Hell no. Do you think Joe Montana, who I say is the best quarterback ever played, I ain't think about no Tom Brady playing in this tissue soft NFL. No. Back in the day, this was gladiator type shit. You could drive the quarterback through the turf. That's what those quarterbacks had to deal with. Joe Montana. Tom Brady didn't have to deal with that. That's why he could play 20-some years. Now, he was very successful. I'm not trying to tell you Tom Brady is trash. Hell no. But he ain't better than Joe Montana. I don't think Joe Montana threw any interceptions in force. I don't think they had to kick a field. You can't say that about Tom Brady. Oh, he drove him down there to a winning score. The kicker kicked the winning score. Then you played Shanahan, the coach of my team, the 49ers. Up 27 points. Shanahan loses that game. Seattle, all they got to do is run 1 yard. Game is over. what do? And they dizzy ass coach do. And they're funky dumb ass coach. It's about winning, is what it's about. What threw away a game after we done practiced, risked injury the full seasons, and what does that coach do? Tries to get punk ass Russell Wilson, the MVP, loses the fucking Super Bowl. But let's not talk about football. I'm here to talk about this bitch that grown men try to tell me is top 5. Right, you's a fool. And you feminine as hell. I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna tell it every damn Tuesday. Just like I jump on these lame ass, stink ass baby mamas, I'm gonna jump on this stink ass baby mama product, which is LeBron James and his whole damn era for letting this punk dictate how competition is gonna be held. Oh, I basically played the last 4 games with a broken hand. You a lying motherfucker. Your hand was not broke. And I'm gonna tell you, I'll punch a whiteboard as hard as I can. I will not break my hand on no fucking whiteboard. Do you know what a whiteboard is? That's how stupid, that's how dumb he takes his fans. And that's how dumb he takes me. But motherfucker, I wasn't raised by no damn bitch. Because you think just like a dizzy bitch. Not like a woman. Not like a lady. But you think like a dumbass baby mama. Is what you think like. And I'm going to tell you, if you think like a baby mama as a man, you got motherfucking problems, bitch. You got serious issues. You got serious issues if you think as a man like an entitled, delusional, demented baby mama. You a fucking idiot at best. LeBron is a punk, and he been a punk all his damn life. And the media will jump right behind this lying ass con man. And Clutch Sports and this Rich Paul, every time he opens his mouth, he sounds like one of these baby mamas with a so-called PhD in business. Yeah, I'm gonna run this fucker over the coals, cause he ain't shit. And because of him, I can't even sit down and watch an All-Star game. I'm trying to tell you folks, it was must-watch TV. All-Star Weekend was. Now look at it. Now, this past All-Star game said it was the most people watched that All-Star game in years. You know why? Because the European player, the foreign player. I told my friend years ago, I said these Negroes in the USA that play basketball, they gonna mess right around and play themselves right out of the league. Now look, when the last time has an American-born player been the MVP of the league? I'll wait. I'll wait. And then white European players. I ain't got nothing against white guys. Not at all. But my point is this. You baby mama ass motherfuckers. My mama did this for me. And she worked hard all her life. Yeah, on her back. That's how she worked hard all her life. On her back with her legs spread wide open. That's LeBron James' mama. Can't even keep her legs closed from her own son's teammates. Oh, I'm gonna run these motherfuckers in the ground because they proudly beat their chest and they ain't nothing but punks. That's all they are. That's all they are. Lying ass, delusional punks. And they take the fan for a fool. And if you a LeBron fan talking about he should be compared to MJ, you are a fool. You young guys, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I wouldn't get on here and lie to you or mislead you. If I saw a player that was better than Jordan after Jordan, I would tell you. You know why? Because I'm a man and I know what I'm watching. I would tell you. But if you want to be a dumbass, then you go right ahead and be a dumbass. Plait your hair like a bitch. Swing your hair around like a bitch. Put all them tattoos on yourself to try to seem manly like a bitch. Keep on doing it. LeBron James makes a fool out of you. And he makes a damn fool out of you and make you look like a feminine idiot. So you keep right on. I heard somebody say, I don't want to seem like the back in my day and the old dude get off my grass. Motherfucker, I don't care how I sound to you. I don't sound like a fucking liar. I don't sound like a goddamn con man like LeBron James. That motherfucker called the NBA for another patch to put on his jersey. That's a bitch. Oh, acknowledge this. Oh, I got the most this, and I played the most games. You a fucking faggot, LeBron James. And his diss, maybe they can. Maybe they can. Just like women. Oh, we can do anything men can do. The fuck you can. And anybody who says that is dumb and stupid. No, the fuck you can't. That's like me saying I can spurt an 8-pound baby out of my anus. I'd be a dumbass to say that shit. And you sound as dumb. You sound like Satan got his penis in your ear and he's nutting off on you and your brain 24/7 is how you sound. That's how you sound. Yeah, I'm gonna get on here every Tuesday and put my foot up your ass for being so goddamn gullible and stupid. Let me tell you how gullible people are. You remember COVID? This correlates with this media and LeBron. You remember COVID? I remember watching ESPN. ESPN, the sports network, and how they were talking about Kyrie didn't want to take, he's letting his team down. Oh, he's selfish. Are you out of your motherfucking mind? The people that didn't take the vaccination, they gonna what did they say? They're gonna contaminate us. Oh, they shouldn't let these people come to work. Man, they were saying Hitler type shit. It's the unvaccinated fault to why only the unvaccinated are dying. Man, can you understand what the fucking media was saying? Please check your seatbelt. It's too goddamn hot for that seatbelt. Folks, go back and look at what they were saying during this time. Please check your seatbelt. Oh, all of them. I was like, listen to these motherfuckers. My brother. Please check your seatbelt. His job, mandatory. You gotta take a fucking shot to keep your job. They made it mandatory. Go and look and see, is it mandatory now? It ain't mandatory no more. But you made me take that fucking drug to keep my job. Now people can get hired. They ain't gotta be vaccinated. That's how you know the media is full of shit. I didn't need that to know the media is full of shit. I didn't need that. Please check your seatbelt. But folks, they were sounding like Hitler and the Nazis over what? COVID. I was telling him, I sent something to my friend, and he was like, man, that seems so long ago. And I was like, man, the sad thing is, my brother, it wasn't so long ago. It wasn't even a decade ago where they was talking about compare these people who's not taking the vaccine to people driving under the influence on the road. These are newscasts